Okay, welcome back everybody to Green's Massey's. Today I'm just going to give you an overview of what we've been doing for the past couple weeks on this Massey Harris 20, and I'm excited about this thing. I don't know if you can see it so far from the video, but I've been working on cleaning it up, seeing how much of this original paint is left, and I am beyond surprised at how much. And yeah, so we'll just get into it and give you an update. So far I have taken a wire wheel and I have cleaned up the top half of the tractor basically. Took a little light wire wheel to it and then an SOS pad and just been scrubbing on the grime that was on it. And amazingly, it is coming out very clean. So this is barely pitted at all. So what I'm planning on doing is just going over it maybe one more time with a light SOS pad and then doing a linseed oil wipe all over the whole thing. But you can see on the engine where I have taken a pressure washer and blown off most of the grease and grime. Same thing back here. I've taken a wire wheel and cleaned all this up, gotten all the grime off of it. And I pressure washed it the other day and was cleaning off everything. I've got grease and stuff down here that I need to get off still with some degreaser and a scraper. As you can see, I've got the cultivators mounted on it and I have pressure washed it with those on it, and I cannot believe the quality of the paint underneath of all of this grime and grease that is on this thing. You can see here, it still says Massey Harris. Up here on the back side of these lift arms, there's one here and one over on that side right here, this third one over. They both still show the model numbers and everything, and I'll get these cleaned up more with that degreaser and a little scraper and like a little wire brush. But you can still see, if my camera will focus on it, you can see the remnants of a warning decal here. These are all freed and moving. I can move everything the way it's supposed to. You can see down here all the red paint that is coming out on everything. I did end up taking on, what would it have been, Monday or Tuesday night of this past week here, I took the tractor outside and let the tires drain down because I hit the valve stem on that side and calcium started shooting out into this garage, and so I quickly got it outside, opened up both valve stems and let it just pour out of it. So they're only about a quarter of the way loaded now instead of fully loaded, but they're not leaking anymore, so that's good. You can see here, I've been working with a little scraper and screwdriver and this little wire brush here. Just scrubbing on this stuff right here, just getting all this grease and grime lifted off of it, while trying to leave the paint and everything still intact. Obviously, everything looked like this over here or worse. So I am pleasantly surprised at how much of this original red paint is coming out. So this tractor is not going to be getting a full bolt off restoration. It is going to get a nice linseed oil treatment and put back together the way it's supposed to be. And it is staying original until my son decides that he wants to restore the tractor. But I did find out how to install these brace rods, thanks to a fellow on Facebook. But this one here, I accidentally snapped off. I was heating it up with the torch, trying to break the rust jam loose. Let's see if I can focus it. But I was heating it up, trying to get all that rust right there to break loose, and got the threaded rod too hot and twisted it right off. So what I'm thinking is probably right about here, I'm going to take a grinder and cut off wheel and cut that, and then take a bolt, weld it onto there, and then cut the head of the bolt off and make a new threaded section to put on there. It won't match, but it will at least make it into one piece again, like this is supposed to be. But this one is tight, but the bolts here, so I've got two of them that I can't get the square part of the lag bolt to lock into the frame, because the frame has square holes, the bracket has round holes. They put a lag bolt in it, and then it locks into the frame so that you can twist these nuts on. And these two I could not get to lock into the frame. This one I did. On this side, I think I only got one on this side that didn't lock in, but the other two I got them to lock in and tighten down. But yeah, you can see all the paint. This side I haven't touched with any scrapers or anything. This is just with the pressure washer. And you can see how much of the grime that it ended up getting off with just the pressure washer. So you can imagine once I start going at it with like a little brush and little scraper. I straightened out to the best of my ability with the plant guards. I didn't want to try to go too far with them and end up breaking them, because how old the steel and everything is. But I need to bend this piece back into place. Somebody hit it with something and tweaked it right here. So I need to get this bent so it's straight like this one. But the chains are all still loose. They're not rusted solid anymore or at all. I got everything moving so that when it goes up and down, these follow along with the spreader bar here. And this, I found out that these three bolts right here, they loosen up, and then you can spread the distance in here out. So if you're cultivating a wider crop or a narrower crop, you can adjust your clamps here. You can adjust them closer and further apart, and then you just loosen those up and adjust them right there. But you can see what I mean here. This here, even this one's tweaked a little bit. It's tweaked just a little bit. It's not straight in line with the outside one, but it's all work in progress. You can see I've got that spring rod over there. I need to straighten it back out because it's bent. That one is bent. This one's bent. I think they're all bent because of how it lifts, because these hook up into here. So whenever it trips, these pop. This little dog pops out of here and flips up, and it catches when you go to lift, and it hits here, and I think that's what bends them. But that's little stuff to do. Like I said, I want to get more of this grease and grime off of here and get it spick and span. And then I'll attack the engine and the frame, getting those all degreased once I get the cultivators done. And then I'll attack the rear end after that to get all of this grease and grime. And then I think we'll have a really nice original tractor here. If anybody knows what these pieces are, please comment on this video and let me know, because they came with the tractor. This piece here, this frame piece, has Massey Harris red on it, but I cannot figure it out where it goes. And then these pieces here, I don't know what they are, but they clamp onto a square rod or a square pipe. They clamp onto a square pipe, but it's not the same diameter square pipe that's on the front of the tractor. It's the same diameter of the frame, or of the pipe that goes through here that I need to get remade. It's the same diameter as this. So I don't know what they go to. So if you guys know, please comment on this video and let me know so that we can get this thing figured out here and get it on the tractor where it needs to be, so that I can have a complete setup. But if you like this kind of content, subscribe, like the video, show me that you like it. That way I can continue to make these videos for you guys. I really love my Massey Harris equipment. I love going and learning about other Massey Harris equipment. And I'm going to start introducing some new content of vintage dairy farming, because dairy farming is a huge passion of mine, along with these Massey Harris pieces of equipment. So that's going to be coming to the channel soon. But if you like everything, comment, give me some likes, subscribe, share with your friends, and encourage me to make more videos and hold me more accountable on more videos. So that's it for this one, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.